The other one is difficult for us, easy for them. And this is something that we used back in the days at Epic extensively. And the idea behind this is, what do you do to make your users' life easier if they're doing repeatable processes? How do you simplify it and take the complexity about yourself? And Hoala gave a great example of taking the complexity away from the user, which makes for great products. And the couple of examples that come to my mind was around lab results. And if I remember, I was following a doc in Appleton, Wisconsin years ago, and you could see that 80% of their inbox in the EHR was normal lab results. And when you have normal lab results, your typical response is everything looks good, continue on your medication, get tested again in 3, 6, 9 months. Like, this is a boilerplate template that they'd be using, but they were typing it every time, right? And so one of the developers' aha moments at Epic was, let's give them a button. If it's a normal result, it says, click this button and it'll automatically pop in the pre-can message for the docs. And so all of a sudden, 80% of their inbox around results got simplified because they were clicking one button instead of typing a message over and over again. A similar thing is around black box algorithms, right? So they are kind of going out of favor, and just something that we are realizing more and more is, at least from an AI algorithm perspective, explain the algorithm from an ethics perspective so that the physician has an understanding of how an algorithm came to a decision, versus just saying, here's the inputs and this is the output, without quite explaining the logic behind it. And part of it is ensuring that the designer's bias in the algorithms is not part of it. So that's a huge discussion topic in AI ethics right now, is how do we eliminate bias from these algorithms? And an approach to that is, instead of black box, openly explaining your rationale behind those decisions. But ultimately, what you're trying to do with this approach is reduce the cognitive load on the user, but not remove critical thinking ability, right? So that's the toss-up between two really important concepts. Now, a word of caution around transformation itself. When you hear of transformation, what do you think? It's either this or a metamorphosis. But when you look at organizational transformation, it means you're taking them from point A to point B, where point B is better. Ipso facto, point A is not that good. And it also means that somebody has been working for the last 20 years to get us to point A, you're going to probably offend them. And transformation is easy during a crisis because there is no other approach. If you don't handle it, you might die as an organization. But for everything else, just be careful about using the word transformation. You'll likely alienate somebody in your teams. One of the things that we have done is we have started using digital first instead. And digital first is like a cute puppy. Everybody loves puppies. Everybody wants a puppy. And it moves the conversation from the state of the business to a solution or outcome-oriented approach.